Here are the things that I got from the farmer's market this weekend. I have Jubilee watermelon, cantaloupe. Let's see what kind of lettuce this is. Salad bowl lettuce, spinach. My sister gave me 2 of her 6. Romaine lettuce. Here we have spaghetti squash. I really hope I'm able to get this to grow because I love spaghetti squash. And then we have 2 strawberry plants. Guys, all of this was under $20. I want to say around $15, $16, and I know it would have been a lot more had I gotten it from Lowe's. The strawberry plants were $3 each, and the last ones I purchased from Lowe's were $6 each. Granted, they were a little bigger, but the prices that I got everything else for, I know for a fact would have been a lot more expensive at Lowe's. So if you have a local farmer's market where you live, I would highly recommend you guys giving them a try. It's raining today, so we are under the carport, but I am about to, in these grow bags, plant lettuce. Here we have a salad lettuce, spinach, and then we also have some romaine lettuce. We're gonna go ahead. This has 4 cells, and I only have 2 of the spinach. So I'm gonna put all 4 of these, almost like 1 in each corner of the bag, and put 1 spinach in the middle. And then when I move on to the romaine lettuce, that actually has 6 cells. So I'll do the same, put the 6 around the perimeter of the bag, and then put 1 spinach in the middle. I'm gonna start by adding my potting mix, as well as a little mushroom compost. I'm just gonna add a little of this compost as I go. I'm not doing like a 50-50 or anything like that. I live in the country, so as people pass, they're always waving and blowing their horns. Once I finish this, I'm gonna carry it and put it out with the rest of the grow bags, and then I'll water it some then, but since it's raining, it'll get some water that way. But I don't want it to be too heavy for me to move, so I'll wait until I carry it over before I water it. All right, so I think this is all I'm going to put in this bag. I have 4 of these. This is what it's looking like. So I'm just going to plant 1 in each corner. Here we have our other ones. Before I plant it, I'm going to pull these dead leaves off. Here. Here's my tag that came in. I'll leave that over on the side. And this one is a good bit smaller than the others. And finally, in the middle, we are going to add 1 of these spinach. I'm going to add a little more soil on top. All right, so I'm going to carry this over. I will water it a little and then let it catch all the rain that is falling. So I will see you guys in a moment. Here it is after I've watered it a bit. Again, it's raining, so it'll get a lot more of that good rainwater as it sits out here. So up next we have the romaine lettuce, and we're going to plant this and then put one of or the other spinach in the middle. A 7-gallon grow bag. I filled it halfway with soil, added some bone and blood meal, finished adding the soil, and here you can see I've added some more bone and blood meal. And I'm just going to, well, for each one, you can see that 2 are growing out, and I'm just going to plant one of these cups in the center of this 7-gallon grow bag. So I have another grow bag that I'm going to do the same thing for. I'm not going to remove it from the biodegradable pot. I know I kept calling them cups in my last video. I probably got on some people's nerves. My apologies. So I'm just going to top it off with some more soil to make it more level. And I'm going to give this a good watering, but again, it will catch this rainwater. And for this, I am going to use a tomato cage to aid as it grows. So I'm going to take this out the rest of the plants, water it really well, and then I'll bring you guys over so you can see it. So here is the first cucumber. I think when I plant the other one, I'm going to remove it from the pot. It is biodegradable, but because I added the bone and blood meal, I want to make sure it gets the nutrients from that. It may not make a difference, it may, but I did just think about that. So we are about to go do the second one now. And again, for this one, I'm going to remove it from the cup. I don't know that it will make a difference at all, but I am going to label them, and I will make a note of it. So if I see any differences as they grow, maybe we'll know for next time. So I'm just going to put this in here, cover it. And before I take this out to water it, I'm going to go ahead and create another label for it so I know that this is the one that I removed from the pot before I planted it. And then once I do water it, I'll bring you guys out so you can see what it's looking like. So here the second cucumber has been watered, and here is the label, cucumber, and then I just put remove from biopot. So we are just going to stick this in here. I'm going to see if I'm going to plant anything else today, but I'll be back to let you guys know either way. So I am going to go ahead and stop for today, but I do want to show you guys the trick that I was talking about for the strawberries. The first 2 strawberry plants that I bought, something got to it. I think there were like 2 or 3 strawberries that had already grown, and something got to them and ate them. I'm in the country. There are all kinds of things out here. This cat that's come and just won't leave. I've seen rabbits in the yard. I've seen deer in the yard. I've heard birds are a huge problem with strawberries. So I have no idea what got to it. But I was on TikTok searching for remedies, and I saw someone use these bags. And all she did was open the bag, put the strawberry inside. I hope you guys can see. Put the strawberries inside, strawberry inside, pull it. I'm going to secure it with a little bow in case that becomes loose, because I know that can happen with these. And they said that this prevents animals from coming and eating the strawberries. So this is the only actual strawberry I have now, but I do have a couple plants that have the flowers where the leaves have fallen off, which from what I understand means that they've been pollinated, so a strawberry is going to grow. So I'm also going to go through and place one of these bags over those. I will most definitely keep you guys updated and let you know if I have any more issues with something coming around and eating my strawberries, but I thought this was a really neat idea. I got these bags from Amazon. I'll try to link them down below in the description box, but there were 100 for $6.99. I did go to Michael's this weekend to look. These exact same bags were $12.99 for 12. Y'all, that's insane. I knew I'd be able to find them cheaper on Amazon. So again, 100 for $6.99. Before we leave, I'm gonna go through and let you guys see what the garden is looking like because the rain has eased up a bit. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.